I'd be the first one to help someone. But, you know, when you have to have taxpayers pay for someone's medical care and they can't even afford their own medical care, that's very wrong. And I just think it should be a no vote.
Okay.
Because of those reasons and probably many others, it's just not possible for us to care for everyone. So I believe no vote is the right vote.
Okay.
Okay.
And then your constituent, John, would like to.
John?
Your position?
I'm our district director.
Okay, so are you like a policy advisor?
Our policy advisor is usually in Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah. And usually what we do is we get all this information to our Sacramento staff. So I'm going to scan it. I'm going to send it to our legislative director. I'll make sure I send it to the senator. And then we have a system that we put in, it's called LCMS, and we track all opposition and support of bills. So then the senator gets a report and she'll see who's opposing, how many calls, how many emails, how many visits. So that's what we do.
Okay.
So we track phone calls, emails, letters, visits.
Well, I appreciate you running
Yeah, of course.
Well, like Robin says, I am a constituent. I'm hoping this isn't construed as some kind of racial issue. I mean, it always comes down to, you know, are you racist if you stand up for our federal border policies? You know, the state is actually in a position of rebellion with the sanctuary city stuff. And actually, this AB4, to me, it seems like a reconstitution of the of Obamacare.
Okay.
And you know, when Obama stood up there and said that illegal aliens would not be covered by that, and then we had a congressman that said, you lie, and they denounced him, but as it turns out, Obama was actually lying. But I believe that the individual mandate is how they plan to pay for all this.
Okay.
So basically, people that came in here unlawfully, without any respect for our country, came here to join the nanny state at the cost of my children who are attempting to be middle class. They're the ones that are going to get the fines if they don't pay for the individual mandate. And it's just really offensive because it seems like a lot of pandering to me.
Okay.
And you know, if you're an illegal alien, you can't vote, and you really shouldn't have a voice because they can't be constituents because they are here legally.
Yeah.
It just, I always wonder with bills like this and all of this pandering to illegal aliens, why it's they're pandering to.
Okay.
But I just got to throw in, my baby's mom is from Mexico. I went to celebrate 4th of July with my favorite daughter-in-law who is actually Mexican. And my Mexican grandkids are sitting in my lap. So it's not an issue of race. And to that, 2 weeks ago, actually, a Ukrainian illegal alien that should have been deported killed 7 Americans that were veterans just out riding their motorcycles. So it's not about race, it's about legality and lawfulness and taxation and just the reconstitution of the Obamacare and the pandering I find deeply offensive.
Got it.
I don't want to see anyone be without health care, but you know, when my family came here from Canada, they had to sign a disclosure that they would never become a burden to the state. And you know, that statement is actually liberty to give you poor childhood and masses. It's all different with the advent of the nanny state. So now when people come here, if they're joining the nanny state, I'm not sure we should be allowing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to deny anyone anything, but also I'd like to make these other countries great where they're coming from. Why are they coming here? Are they coming here just for work or, like I say, join the nanny state? I mean, they get the earned income tax credit, the free health care, and the free schooling. I mean, I would come too. I don't blame the people themselves, but it's just if we can't have some adults in our government, you know, saying nay to some of this stuff. I mean, I don't know how we're going to pay for this. I mean, you know, San Bernardino has gone belly up because of all this stuff. Like, I just don't know how we're going to pay for everything. I mean, it's great, but, you know, at Christmas, I always tell my kids, no, you're not getting a new bike, you're getting new underwear and socks. But
So what are some of the solutions? I mean, are there any solutions? I mean, is deporting the solution? What are some of your thoughts in regards, how do we fix this?
Well,
And this is your constituent, Mike,
I'm a constituent, Mike.
from Ontario.
Well, honestly, we have to secure our border and we have to start removing illegal aliens in mass. And not because we're mean and we don't like brown-skinned people, because we cannot handle it. We've got a homeless problem with people stepping on needles. Where did all the dope come from that they used the needles for? It came from across the border,
Open borders.
our open borders.
Look at all the fireworks.
So
illegal fireworks.
everything, the tentacles of illegal immigration is in every aspect of our lives, and we're expected to pay for it, and we're expected to shut up about it. And we're called racist. We've been doing this a long time. We've been spit at, we've been threatened, attacked, on and on. Right, Raul?
Yep.
And all we're saying is two things: secure our border and enforce our immigration laws. But by giving illegal aliens health care is just completely idiotic. And on another thing, the state of California, I think this was like 4 years ago, they were $640 billion in debt. They're the third worst off state in the union.
Yeah.
Number 4 is Chicago. It's just a lot less population, but their deficit is 150 billion.
Okay.
New York and New Jersey are the two top. We're 3. Illinois is 4. So you guys are trying to figure out new ways to spend money and to tax us when you guys should be concentrating on reducing our debt. I think we have $280 billion in unfunded liabilities. The schools are $50 billion in debt, and you guys are trying to figure out how to pay for health care for illegal aliens. I mean, you guys are out of touch.
But the U.S. also has over almost $1 trillion in.
Well, yeah,
unfunded
that's another
So
thing.
it's not just California,
Yeah,
it's
but
the U.S.
California is the one we should be concentrating on, right? Am I right?
No, I hear you. We do have a lot of unfunded liabilities.
With this district in particular.
Okay, and then Raul will speak next.
Okay, Manny, thank you for
Yeah, thank
allowing
you.
us to sit here and talk to you about
Yes.
these issues and allowing us to exercise our First Amendment right and speak about what's really going on here in California. As you can read my sign, you wanted solutions? Well, we should be putting Americans first, veterans, our homeless, and foster children. And just to mention that illegals don't have any rights to come to our country, violate federal law. They need to remember that they're welcome here if they do it the right way. You know, they have to get in line and become legal. That's what I always say. And I was born in this country. I'm a proud American, and I love this country. This is why we do what we're doing, because we want the solution, and the only ones that can do it is our elected officials. And just a reminder that no elected official is above the law. So if you can convince Connie that we came with good intentions,
Yeah.
give her the information that we're submitting. Everyone here has spoken on good issues that we want to change. We want the Democrats to start supporting and taking care of American citizens, putting Americans first. Now, I have another sign that says that the Democrats are promoting illegal immigration. And this is one way how they're doing it. AB4 is one way how they're promoting illegal immigration. They should be promoting American first. Americans, veterans, homeless, because it's terrible, the condition.
Seniors.
And seniors. What's terrible, the conditions in every city, not only California, but throughout the United States. There's too many homeless. This has never happened before in the history of this country, and we need to stop it. And the only way to do that is by putting the elected officials on notice. They need to stop it, and they're the ones that can do it.
Yeah.
So if you can get that message to Connie Leyva, it's important that she vote no on this, on AB4.